There's no question that there are some important boundary issues here, right? So if this mythical separation of the ivory tower and the real world is mythical, it's also true that we have to be careful about how we link these two spheres and how we think about the relationship between institutions and the economies that they serve. We don't want the employment market dictating what educational programs should focus on, what they should be dedicated to. So these boundary issues are important. One of the anecdotes that I look at in the course of the book is a cybersecurity program at the University of Maryland, which is sponsored by Northrop Grumman. And not only did Grumman participate in thinking about the design of the program, they also built a dorm on campus to house enrollees in the program. So that's a pretty tight relationship, and that may be perfectly fine, but for some institutions that starts to get to a point where there's some tension and some anxiety about who's really driving, who's really in control. So these boundary issues are important. I think every institution has to make a determination for themselves where to draw that line, but the point is, you want to create an avenue for collaboration, for exchange. It's not about one party being in control. It's really about creating tighter linkages, a more integrated form of collaboration where there's mutual respect. And that's not always easy to achieve, and it takes time for that tension to be overcome, but that's the objective.